Hi friends, it's Suzanne here from sunstampin.com. I'm a Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator. I want to welcome you to my weekly Wildcard Wednesday video on my blog and YouTube channel. The card designs I share today are a little more technique driven, but nothing too complicated. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial and would love to see you shop with me. For today's card, I am featuring the Parisian Beauty stamp set. Now this comes in a bundle, but I wasn't going to use the bundle. So here is my little grid mat, and I've put some tear tape, just a little bit of adhesive. I sort of stuck my finger to it a couple of times to de-stickify it, and now I have a piece of foil. So I have StazOn ink here, and you can see what I'm doing very lightly. Am I dragging the StazOn ink across the foil paper? This technique is called black ice, apparently, but it's I live in Canada, and I know darn well that first of all, you don't see black ice at all, actually. It's completely invisible, hence the reason why it's black ice. Anyway, it's very tricky. But this is a cool technique because if you want something vintagey or just a little bit different with a little bit more zhuzh, I suppose that's when this technique comes in handy. So you saw what I did there. I inked up the Eiffel Tower, and now I'm inking up the sentiment, all in StazOn ink, so a black ink. And this is permanent, and it also sticks to everything. So if you wanted to stamp your clothing with StazOn, it actually stays on, hence the name, hey? All right, so I've stamped all that I need to, and then I used the Parisian Flourish 3D embossing folder on this little sentiment strip, and I just sort of embossed one side of it. I'm going for lots of textures, lots of layers, this vintagey, shabby chic look. Actually, if you come to my salon, you kind of see that that's what the decor is, so it's kind of my thing. Well, in decor anyway. So here's my Versamark ink, and I am softly dragging it along over top of my foil here. So once the StazOn was dry, all I had to do is drag it, and it's all very lightly. And the more irregular you are, the better it is. The better it looks. It gives you that really unique, apparently black ice. I don't like the name, can you tell? Because you can't see black ice. Okay, anyway, that's clear embossing powder. And now I've used the hot tool, the heat gun, and I've just used it on my pad because it's going to curl up and I didn't want to burn my fingers. So I heated it up and I made the clear embossing powder turn clear, and it does curl up, and don't worry, because once it's cool, you can flatten it out again. The wonderful thing about paper is that it doesn't have memory. I'm flattening it out, and there it is. It's rough. You don't want to take your Versamark and like dab it on. You want to slide it across. It's going to give that striations that you're looking for in this technique. So I am using tear tape as my adhesive. I've attached it to the foil, and now this is a rectangle of Parisian Blossom Specialty Designer Series paper. It's gorgeous, this paper. And I have a little square of vellum, probably left over from my paper pumpkin kit if you want to know the truth. And like I said, I'm sort of doing that shabby chic, vintagey feel. So I wanted to kind of create layers. And then I would have used the Petal Pink 1/4 inch metallic edge ribbon, but I used it up on, I think, card kits a while ago. So I am using the organdy striped ribbon, which is kind of in the same color as the Petal Pink, so it goes really nicely. And it was a dream to tie a bow with, and I cut that out of the video so that you weren't bored to tears. I removed my backing from my tear tape, and I'm attaching this to a Whisper White thick card base. And now I'm going to cut off a little bit of that vellum and a little bit of paper. And yeah, I'm going to add the sentiment strip. And I have also tear tape on the back of that. I don't want this to come apart, and since tear and tape is really strong adhesive. Trimming off the excess, and now I am using the Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels, favorite out of the catalog this time. Anyway, that is my share for today. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.